Okay, a counter-generational health campaign is still focused on helping 1 million families learn their blood type. For those of us who have been here since Dr. Prince introduced us to blood type eating in 2021, I want to remind you that we had an initiative during that time. I don't know if people remember, we had 1 million blood tests that we were committed to, 1,000 people to join the Flat Belly Lifestyle, and 10,000 bioscans. And we had like a 18-month or 8-month time frame that we were going to get that done. So I want y'all to remember that. Well, that's how important it has been for Wakana, and now for Akana to get this done. So we are still on track with that. My next slide. Okay. Now this training is a reminder of the many tools that we have. Let's do a quick review of side 2 of the plugger to direct our prospects to knowyourbloodtype.com website. So here's the plugger. So Terry had it on her sheet. This is a staple of our tool. On the back side, so you can get familiar with the front, but on the back side, this is where the money is, okay? There's a website on here. Go to knowyourbloodtype.com. So I want to say, first of all, hello to Minister Ernestine Davis, talking about not knowing people's ages. This woman is over 60, like 63, 64 now. Just won contest, she and some other ladies in our organization, and they're just gorgeous and they use the product. So she is the poster child of our Flat Belly Lifestyle and all of our products. All of us use all of our products. The hair products, we use it. We use the essential oils, we use the food, we do all of that. So, but this plugger is available on the website. It's $20 for 30 cards. It is the easiest way to get people to learn about blood type. You will need to add your personal information. So you'll see I have a sticker here, and it has my QR code that Minister Mooney made. He offered the opportunity for people to get their labels made. I purchased them through him. And so I've added that. So you have to have your personal information on that. And you want to give them to prospects for information, or more importantly, direct them to go to the website, knowyourbloodtype.com. This website has a wealth of information which will serve your prospect well if you can get them to go there. That's the thing. So how do you make sure that they visit the site? By following up with them, which is just what Terry talked to us about. And so that's the deal, guys. This is, put these in your purse, put them in your car, just take them with you. Okay, this is, and then when you read it, you see that the 4, 5 main avoids for each person is right here. Get familiar with, ask a person if you're a blood type of, oh, guess what you shouldn't be eating? Oranges. Okay. If you're A, oh my God, do you eat bananas? Okay, I mean, so you can make it into a whole thing once you understand that this card has enough information on you to be a moving, bending opportunity on the bus, on the train, wherever it is that you go. Uh-oh, but everybody like down this, okay. We'll go to the next one. All right. I don't think I did already, but I appreciate it. Okay. So step 1, today's focus is on another tool, the 11x17 blood type charts. I can piggyback off of everything that Terry said because we do the same thing. So when she said she sold them at an event, that this is where you sell them, you can't. So have you reviewed the 2 versions? Did you realize that there were 2 versions of the card, of the 11x17? Okay, so the ABO, here's the A, the B, the O chart. And it focuses on positive eating with 25 avoids and gives the blood type test kits results as an example. So here's on the front, but on the back, here's some other information. Did you know that when a person takes the blood type test, this is the card that shows them what they are, if they are positive or negative. This is right on your card. It's a talking tool. It's interested more in what this card provides. I do want to say, I've said before, if you go on Amazon, you can buy this type of card, 11 by 17, for only only a B type, only a O type, or AB type. You won't get all three or four of the groupings on there. And guess what? They're $24.99 with tax. They're $30.
Yeah.
So people don't realize that you're getting much more information for the same price using our cards. The AB chart. Here's the AB chart. It focuses on positive eating with more avoids and includes a broader avoids list for A, B, and O. So you get the AB, and then here's their avoids, here's their yes list. I have to say something about what Melissa started with, this yes list. Okay. And then on the back, there are the voids, a bigger list than the 25 that are identified on the ABO chart. Okay, so these are things that you need to know, and I want to say, just like I started out with the plugger, and I said, guess what you can't eat? So she said, Margaret, we're going to start with the yes. We just want to, we're going to encourage you. And so this is where the design of the 11 by 17 came. It's positive, but I'll be hitting them hard, like, you're a bee, you should not have no chicken. But anyway, so you can, however, use the ABO chart for blood type AB to follow both A and B yes foods and avoid this. So sometimes you only have that one chart. You don't have the AB chart. So then you can show an AB person where they should use everything from the A and the B, and that would help them identify their yes list and their no list. There are fewer AB blood types, and we have fewer AB charts. So you'll realize that, so kind of prize your AB, especially to keep for AB people. Be discreet with your charts and become familiar with foods and areas to point out to your prospects. For example, look at the area for identifying blood types. This was really interesting for identifying the parents' blood type, what the two parents are. It's an interesting concept. This just happened to me Friday. I'm vending, because you asked, I'm currently vending. I want to talk about my pickleball people. I'm vending with the pickleball people. And actually the director of Humana, who they invited me to come and be a part of that program. Her blood type is O, but she thinks her daughter is an AB. And so then I said, okay, but then, and she hadn't looked at the avoids list or anything. So then I said, well, what is your husband? So she said AB. I said, so that makes sense. I said, so if we know the blood type of the mother, we know the blood type of the father, you can pretty much identify what the child's blood type is going to be. She said, oh my God. So here's the chart, but here's the information. So that's what I'm saying, God, we have our own too. And just like Terry was saying, you know, be familiar with and learn how to use the tools that we have. And we have some other great things like this website. Here's the website, guys. This is a page off the website. And an additional overlooked tool is the personalized blood type chart included with the purchase of the blood type support kit. Customers receive a password to access their information. This is on the knowyourbloodtype.com website, okay? So if you have your customers click on either of the A, the B, the AB, or O picture, when you open the website, then it's going to take them to this page. So I don't even know if you know that. And so then, know their blood type, they will be able to select their blood type to enter the password to receive their own personalized digital download that is designed like the 11 by 17 charts. So I'm blood type O. So I go on, I press O, and then it says enter the code. I can tell you the code, or I'm gonna hold on to that for a second. But when you open it for your blood type, a chart opens up that's this chart, only for O. Okay, so that's a part of the, they would be thrilled to get their own personalized chart as part of their $49 or $59 starter kit. So when you get your starter kit, you get the digital code. And then you're able to put it on there. And then this is what happens. You get this chart for you from the website. The benefits being offered are phenomenal. Y'all find out with the password.
Oh, no.
I say no, y'all find out with the password.
Yeah.
But that is an important part. This is what I'm saying. It's like what Terry's talking about. If you're out here vending and you're trying to figure out how to work with people, how to inform people, and me, I'm a low-hanging fruit person. If y'all remember from last year, I started out with this. I like low-hanging fruit. You know, things that you can figure out and use on a regular basis. And this is one of the ones is that when Melissa finished this website, I was like, oh my God, look at all this stuff that's there. Because I was looking for different things, and it's all there. You just have to know how to maneuver the website to get there. So tip number 1, only about 8 out of 10 people actually know their blood type and would be open to learning their blood type on the spot if you are able to administer the blood type test immediately. Make it a goal to provide blood type testing whenever you are vending or presenting blood type eating. So now that's what Terry does. You do blood type testing on the spot? Okay, they do bioscans on the spot. It makes a difference, guys, because a lot of people, they'll say, oh, I don't know, but I can go home and find out. I can call my doctor, and we know probably not. But if we have a situation set up where they can get their blood type done, then now you have a customer. I know many of you here are very good at administering the blood type kit. I don't know if y'all know that Anthony Morris is one of the best blood type administrators that I found. He just takes care of people. They get their blood type, it's a done deal. Everyone's numbers would go up exponentially at vending events and presentations if we all would offer people the chance to learn their blood type on the spot. Of course, you would charge them a fee above the cost of the blood type test kit. And we should have a sanitary process whenever we do it, because I know Dr. Betty taught us about the gloves and how to lay everything out, and it's all nice, meaning gloves, wipes, and as much privacy as possible. So on Wednesdays at 1 p.m., this is what is being done here at Akana. So you make sure you get people over there to get their blood type. And now Akana has our own Eldon blood type test kits. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're just repackaged. They're Eldon, but they're going to have our logo on it.
Yeah.
And so now we are even more closely in business for ourselves and branding ourselves out here in the workplace. Okay, I'm on time. I'm on chart. Okay. Step 2. Have you been to the Akana free? Have you taken the Akana free health quiz on the KnowYourBloodType.com website? Okay. It says, take our quick and powerful online health quiz to discover how your eating habits are affecting your body based on your blood type. Gain personalized insights into your nutrition, the digestion, and overall well-being, so you can start making the right choices for your health. So if you cursor a little further down on that same website, on the home page, beneath it's going to say your unique blood type requirements. And then you're going to find the quiz. When you click on the quiz, click on the health quiz square to populate it. So once you populate it, it's going to give you the quiz. So let's review how the questions are grouped. I found this, when I took the quiz, it was out 2 days and I took it, and I was like so pleased with it. So the basic information, there are 7 areas. So the basic information includes what is your blood type. So that's one of the questions, where they ask your age and your weight and all stuff like that. In the second grouping, it's a family history, genetics, and predispositions. The third group is lifestyle and physical activity. How active are you involved? Like he was doing that stretching, and that is something that you would share and then or need improvement on. Eating habits and nutrition is the 4th area. Medications and chronic conditions is the 5th. 6 is symptoms and warning signs is the 6th area. And 7, willingness to change and change and alternative solutions. I hope that you notice that the first thing the quiz does is to ask people if they know their blood type. If they don't, this is your opening to sell them the blood type kit. See, I'm actually a distributor. I actually go to make money. I'm not out here. just being a well-doer. Right. I actually be working. Okay. If they don't know, this is your opening to sell them the blood type kit or offer to apply a kit on the spot for a fee. If they know their blood type, encourage them to do the quiz. The questions are thorough and easy to answer. And this is what we're going to look at. Why take the quiz? This is on the website. I didn't make up this stuff, I just got it right off the website, so this is all available to us, so there's nothing on here that you're going to be able to get from the website. So why take the quiz? There's no medical test required, just answer questions based on your lifestyle and habits. It's quick and easy, it takes less than 5 minutes. I had my hairdresser take it while she was doing it and say, girl, tell me the answers. So then we can't get people to do stuff. So you're gonna have to get creative as to how to help them. But once you see it's less than 5 minutes, you're like, I can do this in the grocery line, anywhere like that. It says, quick and easy, personalized results delivered in 24 to 48 hours. Alternative solutions that may help reduce your risk naturally. Your results will help you determine if small changes today could add years to your life and improve your overall well-being. His name was Kevin, I think, that was here. That's all he said. I'm going to do these things so that I'm going to live longer, and I am not going to spend money on stuff that ain't helping me. So, but you got to get educated. This quiz will do that for you. There's a quote on the page that says, "Take control of your health before the crisis happens." Okay, so that's what a kind is always about. Like, how are we going to get ahead of this stuff? And so once your prospect or customer take the test, follow up with them to discuss what they discovered. Please share your reply. So this is what I'm going to do. I hope that you've taken the quiz. I took it and found that it confirmed some things that I already knew about being blood type O, and it gave me suggestions for improvements as well as a recipe for a healthy anti-inflammatory bowl. It told me what to put in it, how often to eat it, the whole 9 yards. It suggested that I take another bioscan. It also told me to do another cleanse. Okay? So this process ties all that we offer here at Akana together to give the person a roadmap to improving their health with us. Who else is willing to share their results? Did anybody else take the health quiz test and get the results? So what happens is I keep pointing back to Terry, because me and Terry have been at this for a long time. The people that I've had take the quiz, it's the same thing. You gotta follow up 15 times to get the answer, and to help them understand we have given you some valuable information that didn't cost you nothing. It's a free test. And it confirms. So one lady told me, she said, well, it just told me what I already knew. I said, but doesn't that make sense? I said, then what did it have some suggestions? Did it give you some meals to try? She said, I gotta go back and look at it. I said, do that. And so we have to also make this come alive for people too, because it actually does give them a much bigger benefit than they realize. So that's work on us. I got this right. This is, I like the way they put this program together. I'm just not used to it. So tip number 2, the Akana free ebook continues to be available to download on the KnowYourBloodType.com website for people to learn which foods to eat or avoid for their blood type. Educating your customers and prospecting is key to longevity. Kathy and probably Terry and Melissa and a bunch of them got together 4 years ago and created the list. Proteins, what vegetables we should eat, blah, 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 blah. That's how we started out before we met Dr. Prince. Then once we met Dr. Prince and knew that there was blood type eating, they went back through that list and then put the avoids. If you should not have that in your body, then they put A's avoid this, B's avoid this, right? that ebook is still available on the website. Okay? So when your customer cursors down on the Know Your Blood Type website homepage, beneath where you see the area for Flat Belly Lifestyle 12-week maintenance, so you keep going down and there's a 12-week maintenance area. And then it says that's where you can download the free ebook, the same way that we have done before. You just put in your email, download it. So people, free. But it's all educated. And then it's like Terry said, me, and we should do something. It's like follow-up is the key. It's still follow-up. Did they go and do that? So it contains the original full list of foods indicating which foods blood types should avoid. The more serious a person is, the more information they are going to need to stay on track. So this is not for everybody. You identify with your customers. You know how much more you want to, or what modality they might want something in. They may not have gotten the 49 or starter kit yet. You can just keep finding, like she said, keep notes on who to track which way. I'm almost done, guys. Okay. So here's another beginning. Last year, for 2024, was our 5th year anniversary. We had a battle of the blood types, which kicked off Akana's blood type eating journey into the next level. So we'd always been on it, but we kicked it to the next level last year. Who can share their experience? Is there 1 or 2 people who were here last year that could mention? This is Terry Anderson.
So we were blood type A, we won. Okay, we had a lot of good food. We had a lot of raw. We had a lady that made a raw German chocolate cake.
Yes.
It was thebomb.com.
Yes.
We just had a lot of fun. I counted how many people we served. We served 300 people.
Wow. So yeah, and it's a whole concept, guys. And it's one that, you know, we're doing some version of it this year, but it set us in motion and it gave us a whole lot more insight. Anybody else have a quick share they'd like to share? I see you should be not trying to talk.
Well, I'm on the A's, so Terry said my brother, the A's have it.
Okay.
Oh,
Carolina Green representing Mr. Green.
You got on our represent.
And I really enjoyed it last year. I'm telling you, it was a crowd. I was impressed, and the food was delicious from all of the blood types. But of course, blood type O with those vegan ribs and the salmon sinus. Oh my God, those were so good. I was craving the vegan ribs today.
Very good.
I gotta get some.
And so guys, that is just one of the processes. Every time we develop something, we just add it, change it a little bit, and it's always fun. That's the thing you can depend on. So I want to thank you guys for that. I actually wasn't able to attend last year. This usually falls around my mama's birthday or my sister's birthday or something I'll be doing in April. And so I heard so much about it, but it was very exciting for the people who attended. So here is tip number 3. Blood type personalities give us insights into behavior. Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint of who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. Now, we've heard that over and over and over for all of the presentations that we've had. So here's the basic one that we used originally, the blood types explained, and not to go into any of it. This is the agrarian, which is the A's, is the O's who have acid, we can have meats. So we learned that about the avoids and not avoids, but we also began to know more and more about how blood affects the personality of people. That's what we learned last year, okay, at the event. If you follow astronomy, which is I do, knowing a person's blood type is a great additional insight into their behavior. I see. So this was one of the benefits of the 2024 Battle of the Blood Type event. Akana distributors in attendance came away with a better understanding of our teams and business partners. It gave us a better understanding on how to work together better. And so we said the O's are the workers and they don't fuss. they're gonna get the jobs done. The A's are gonna be more creative and just really out there showing everybody how beautiful things can be. Their hearts are just so big. The O's be like, what y'all doing now? Okay, and then the B's, they labeled themselves as bougie. Okay. And
Bougie
I- oh,
bees
there
in the
they-
house.
Look at Dr. Betty. Hold
Bougie bees in the house.
and I'm just like, so now you know, they're not coming off of that cloud. And the AB is the combination of that. And like Kayetta is an AB. So we've been identifying many more ABs in the last year too. So it makes a difference, guys. And we actually handle one another a little differently now because, well, we understand it. I'm almost there, and I told you I could talk to you. So closing, lastly, just for fun. Blood can be red, blue, green, or even purple. Blood obtains this color depending on its respiratory pigment, which is different for different organisms. We have assigned a color to each of the 4 blood types. Remember, red equals blood type A, blue equals blood type B. Let me start over. Red equals blood type A, blue equals blood type B, green equals blood type O, purple equals blood type AB. Be creative with the assigned blood type colors to create an awareness campaign like wearing your blood type color. I am blood type O, and you will see me wearing lots of green. And when I presented last year, I had on green. And when I come to the events, I wear green. And so it's the kind of thing that we can have fun with. And so the A's, they did a whole shirt last year. They just knocked it out the box. And we were just being nice. We had learned, don't, you gotta be ready for those A's. Well, I'm telling you, so 1 year ago, I introduced this scientific color system to account for us to be able to create an awareness campaign. We are all looking forward to increasing our understanding of blood type eating, as well as how to make people more interested in learning what's behind knowing their blood type to improve their health, their family's health, their community's health, and we're reaching out to create more blue zones. Okay?
Yeah.
If you don't know what comprises a blue zone, ask your upline.
All right.
And so I want to thank you guys for your time and attention.
Thank you.
Thank you.